To say Bayley has had a rough year is an understatement. From being at the top of the mountain in Orlando, leaving WrestleMania with the top title in the division, to being ripped to shreds in segments, made to look foolish in pay-per-view matches, suffering injuries, and cast aside to random tag matches as Asuka begins to get the focus of the division's eyes and push. So, with all that said, this is reviewing the Ring Fixes Bayley. Okay, so starting after TLC and the debut of Asuka, Asuka's going to get the win, defeating Emma at this pay-per-view. The next night on Raw, Asuka comes out and cuts a promo to fully introduce herself to the WWE Universe. This is going to bring out Emma saying, "You were lucky, I wasn't prepared enough, and I am going to get a rematch." We then get Bayley and Sasha who come out next, claiming that they deserve to be next in line because of their previous title reigns, and they are a better fit than Emma ever could be. Alright, so we get Nia Jax to come out next, making her claim to be next in line for this opportunity to face Asuka. Now, Asuka, who is going to be letting everybody know about her streak coming from NXT, is going to cut everybody off saying, "I am the Empress, I decide who is next in line, and it is going to be Alexa Bliss." So, now we get Alexa Bliss coming out saying, "Who are you? You have done nothing to deserve a shot at my title here." So, this is all going to set up the general manager, Kurt Angle, to come out and sort all of this out. Now, Kurt Angle, he is going to agree with Alexa here that one match does not entitle Asuka to move to the top of the ladies division. There are too many deserving ladies that could get a title match, so he is going to set up a Queen of the Ring multi-week tournament that will see the winner of this tournament take on Alexa Bliss at Survivor Series. So, make your brackets, and over the course of a few weeks, we have Asuka in the final and Bayley versus Sasha to decide who faces Asuka to move on. Now, Bayley is going to come out on top of that match with Banks as the winner, and then during the Asuka match, Banks is going to cause Bayley to lose the match. Thus, Sasha Banks will turn heel. Asuka goes on to win at Survivor Series, becoming the new Raw Women's Champion. So, the next night on Raw is the big celebration of Asuka winning the title. She says that nobody beat her in NXT, and nobody can beat her on Raw either. So, Asuka issues an open challenge and spends the next few weeks defeating the likes of Dana Brooke, Mickie James, Alicia Fox, Emma, and Nia Jax. Now, during the end of the Nia match, Alexa and Nia proceed to beat down Asuka, and Alexa informs Asuka that she is enacting her rematch clause at the Royal Rumble. So, while all of this is going on, Bayley and Sasha have been at each other's throats non-stop backstage. They're getting involved in each other's matches, causing disqualifications, brawling to double countouts during the inevitable tag matches that are going to involve whoever isn't challenging Asuka that week. Finally, this is going to reach a point where Kurt Angle is going to have enough of all of this brawling, and he is going to decide that at the Royal Rumble, Sasha and Bayley will have a no DQ pinfalls count anywhere match. Now, at the Royal Rumble, these two go at it brutally. This moment has been building for months, and they let all of their anger out on each other. Weapons, tables, huge outside moves before in one last exchange, they knock each other out. They're both done. Pure exhaustion in the ring. And then Alicia Fox runs out of the back and surveys the damage in the ring. Alicia Fox makes her decision and puts Sasha's arm over Bayley. 1, 2, 3, over. Sasha wins the match. And also, at the Royal Rumble, Asuka wins her rematch over Alexa Bliss. Now, on the following Raw after the Royal Rumble, Bayley is going to begin her warpath, attacking both Alicia and Banks every chance she gets backstage the entire show. Now, the next following weeks, Bayley is going to continue this rampage against the two, except Sasha is going to keep getting away or running away during her matches, getting counted out. All the while, Alicia is there to receive and get the beating from Bayley. Again, Kurt Angle is going to step in and say that at Fastlane, Banks and Bayley will meet in a steel cage and tells them that this is it. This can't continue. So, destroy yourselves if you need to, because this is the end, and whatever is left of the winner is going to get Asuka at WrestleMania. Okay, so at Fastlane, Asuka defends the title against Nia Jax at Fastlane. Since Nia is buddies with Alexa, she's going to get her revenge, or at least says she's going to get her revenge. And then the cage match happens. Hopefully it's great. They're going at it, and then Alicia Fox manages to get herself into the cage. Sasha and Alicia are teaming up on Bayley, but Bayley turns it around, delivers her suplexes, and escapes the cage to win. Now, Bayley has spent months going through hell to vanquish her biggest rival, and now the underdog Bayley has the greatest test ahead of her yet, which is the streak of Asuka. Asuka hasn't lost since being called up to the main roster. She's added another 150 days to the streak, including the streak in NXT. She's looked invincible every match. Asuka, the announcers, everyone saying it can't be done. It won't be done. Bayley has no chance. But at WrestleMania, Bayley defies everybody and overcomes Asuka and the streak. Bayley's 5-month journey reaches its zenith, and Bayley again leaves with the title on the grandest stage of them all.